What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're at Schumacher Homes, Akron, Ohio location, and we're getting ready to walk through their West Point model. So let me get you outside. I'll tell you all about it. All right, y'all, say hello to the Craftsman version of the West Point. This home looks absolutely stunning right now, all wrapped in snow. Woo, I love it. I also love this blue shake siding. I think that looks phenomenal as well. Now, inside of this home, you are going to find 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It does have a 2-car garage over here to the left-hand side, and all of this sits inside of 3,718 square feet. Nice little covered front entryway. Now, if you are interested in building this home, it does start at approximately $684,359. But with that, let's get inside and see what all we can find. All right, here we go. And get a load of those windows right there. Gorgeous. It's just a winter wonderland. And I love it outside. It just looks phenomenal. Now, this is your front entryway. Just as soon as you walk in, you do have a set of stairs going up to the 2nd floor, as well as behind this door actually leads down to the basement. And we'll get to all that stuff momentarily. But we're going to start over here to the left-hand side of the door, and this is the office space. So you've got some nice built-ins. All of this sitting up towards the front of the house. Now, as we are walking through the home, let me know what you like, what you might want to change or rearrange if this home was to be yours. Love hearing that. And then also do me a favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any of the amazing homes that we tour all across the country. Plus, it just makes me feel good on the inside, honestly. Knowing that y'all enjoy the homes that we do tour. And some of you might not enjoy me rambling. Anyway, in the great room, you've got this gas fireplace with the surround climbing all the way up to the ceiling. You have this kind of wrap-around mantle, which looks pretty neat, and a little spot for some decorating as well. And actually, while we're over here, I'm going to give you a good pan real quick. But then I think we're going to hop into the master bedroom. But you've got some views back into the kitchen. You've got the banister and the bedrooms upstairs. And then just to the right of the fireplace, you have the entryway into the master bedroom. And look at that. Moody. Woo! I think the purple pops in here. It just definitely gives it like this. It's definitely got some like dark, moody vibes to it. I'd almost want to change the wall color a little bit. Like a charcoal or something. I don't know. Maybe that's too dark. I don't know. That was cool though. It actually looks very vintage right there. It looks neat. But then just off of the bedroom itself, you enter into the ensuite, where you have this massive soaking tub. You've got the water closet. And then the double vanities with the makeup vanity in the middle. Ooh, his and her water closets. I've toured this home before, a long time ago. I have not been in this home for years. And I really haven't gone too far into it. So I'm excited to get back in it. I really do. So Schumacher Homes, what they'll do is, like, these homes are here, right? Nobody's ever going to move into these. They own the land, and it's just their model center. That's what it is. And periodically, they'll go through and they'll either tear down one and build a new model, or they'll refinish like an existing model, right? Just kind of update it a little bit. There's 2 different variations to this, and I don't remember what the other one is, But this one being the Craftsman, and they only have one other one. I would love to see it one day where they would come through and redo this one into that other version. I think that would be super neat because there's no other West Points at any of the model centers anywhere else. I didn't point this out. I just noticed it. You've got this door right here, which would give you access out onto some back patio or porch space, right? And then you can, looks like from the dining room, you would have access out there as well. But yeah, I just think that that would be super neat. Schumacher, if you're listening. Anyway, coming into the kitchen area, just a humongous oversized island. I love this thing. Definitely dinner party worthy, right? You've got the lip kind of wrapping around, so you've got some seating on two sides. And actually, before we do that, we'll finish checking out the island in just a second. Let's hop into this dining room space, because if not, we're gonna be bouncing all over the place. So you've got this beautiful formal dining room, super fun kind of, it almost twinkles a little bit, the ceiling. With some nice port windows over here. And then you also have, like I said, this sliding door, which would lead out onto like some patio space. All right, let's get back into the kitchen. So you've got on this side of the island, your dishwasher, then of course your undermount sink looking back out into the great room. A few pendant lights hanging down over the top of the island. And then along the back wall, cabinet's not quite going all the way up to the ceiling, and it does have a little accent light. Oh, but the backsplash does go all the way up to the ceiling, so that's neat. You've got your range and your range hood, but just like tons of counter space. And then further down you have your oven as well as built-in microwave. And then on this wall, you've got the refrigerator and like another little buffet area. And then just behind it, you have this one beautiful glass door that opens up into this ginormous butler's pantry. So secondary refrigerator. So much counter space. Oh, look at that. It's like a little mini KitchenAid. I didn't know Dash did that. That's fun. So we have a lot of the Dash waffle makers. I don't know if you have any of those. The kids, especially Rory, Piper doesn't really know yet, but they've got like the replaceable little waffle insert things that you can get. So you can only have to buy like one, and you can replace the little griddle for the waffles in it. But that's fun. I didn't know that Dash had like a little mixer like that. That's neat. But anyway, look at all this. This is just so much open shelving space. Perfect for like bulk stuff, right? Anyway. And then beyond that, you've got a little powder room. Again, nice and dark and moody. And then into the laundry room. So tons of counter space. You've got washer dryer hookups. Just a lot of room in here. And then all of this kind of works back towards the garages. So you've got, of course, your mud room, little working office, humongous hall tree. And then this is the garage door. I don't know if this one's locked or not. Sometimes they're locked. Yeah, there's only been one today that hasn't been locked. But you also have like a little coat room in here as well. All right, so let's go down to the basement first. I need to get, the new year's coming on. I need to start working on getting some steps in, some exercise. But we'll go down here first, and then we'll go upstairs, scope out all that stuff. So it's going to be unfinished down here, but I just kind of wanted to show you off all the space, all the possibilities. And I'll let you sit here and imagine what you would do with it, what you would put where, right? Because you could definitely work with Schumacher to finish this stuff off. Because like I said, all the prices that I give you when I tour the Schumacher homes, those are starting prices. Just kind of what you can expect to get started. And then from there, you know, you're going to pick out all your finishes and fixtures and stuff like that. And if you needed some more space, well, here you go, finish this off. You got it. There's a ton of it. But then we will work our way up to the second floor. Yeah, I am super excited. Just about diving back into the Schumacher homes. I've been working on trying to do this for a couple months now. Just because, like, you know, I've said this before, Schumacher kind of was the ones that let me in and got me started in terms of the custom homes, and kind of got us away from, because we used to tour modular and mobile homes a lot, and a lot of that just stemmed off of I was redoing a couple mobile homes back in like 2020, and I was documenting it, and we finished them, and it really didn't, it wasn't like a passion of mine. That was a lot of work, and I just realized that I didn't want to do that at all, but I really enjoyed the YouTube channel side of things. So that's where it was just an easy transition from remodeling some mobile homes to touring some mobile homes. And then, I don't know, it just didn't feel like me, because I hadn't never lived in a mobile home, you know what I mean? I mean, there's nothing against them at all, but it just wasn't me. And I knew me and Jen were going to be buying a home. Of course, we ended up buying an old farmhouse, so we went the opposite direction. It's fun. Like, I'll be touring some of these homes, and I'll get back to Jen, and I'm like, I hate this house. I just want to burn it down, and, you know, because I just see so many cool features that I would love to put into a home one day. So we'll see. I know that was a crazy tangent. But anyway, I skipped the closet. This is the first of the secondary bedrooms up here. And then it's connected to the next bedroom via this, I would say Jack and Jill, but it's just, it's like combined. Like, there's this vanity. But anyway, you got a toilet, shower and tub, tile going all the way up to the ceiling. And then into the second bedroom. And its closet. Ooh, wrong door. And then out here you've got a little linen closet as well. It's got 2 doors. And then views back down into the great room. All right. Y'all let me know what you think about this home down in the comments. If you want any more information on this home or Schumacher Homes, you can find that information right down there in the description. With that, I hope you enjoyed the tour. I hope you go on to have a fantastic day. And as always, my name's Timothy. I look forward to seeing your beautiful face in the next one.